Of course, we always have our eyes on the coast during hurricane season, but we know all too well that impacts can occur farther inland. And we know it doesn't take a hurricane for major flooding to occur. Meteorologist Robert Johnson is in Whiteville, about 130 miles from where we are right now. The city seeing some big impacts from a tropical storm last year.
I've lived here all my life. Nothing ever even came close.
That's how Terry Mann, the mayor of Whiteville, describes the flooding impact of Hurricanes Florence and Matthew on the city.
My grandfather started the business in 1922. My father worked there, and I never heard him in my lifetime talking about anywhere close to our store being flooded.
The city has taken measures to improve flood threats since Florence and Matthew. Despite the efforts, Tropical Storm Idalia turned the downtown business district into an unrecognizable river.
Different color stripes.
Paul Todd opened Todd's Clothing just weeks before Idalia inundated the area.
The water came a block away behind us, on the side of us, to the next corner. We didn't get any water.
Though his store was unaffected, it brought back memories from Matthew.
My wife, she owned a salon a few years back, and we were hit by a storm previously, so we had a lot of flooding in her salon. So, of course, there was some anxiety.
Since then, Whiteville has launched several projects to improve flood-ravaged areas. The city installed a taller, stronger bridge on the flood-prone west side of town after the old bridge washed away during Florence.
And has it flooded terribly so since this was built?
No. I mean, there was a little bit of flooding in the last tropical storm, but yeah, it didn't get near the level of the bridge. The park floods. It floods a little bit of the ball fields, but not to a big extent.
Now the city is teaming up with researchers at NC State's Coastal Design Lab, where engineers, architects, and graphic designers all come together to find ways to tame the torrent.
They're going to expand the culverts.
Plus, Mayor Mann says a new project will support the most vulnerable in the area.
We just got the final funding for a $5 million project, which is going to help the downtown, but it's really focusing on the west side of town into an African-American community that has had traditional flooding.
Mayor Mann says the city has also helped raise the level of people's homes, and they plan to widen the size of a nearby stream to slow the water's flow. But the city is only looking back so it can move forward.
We've had a strong revitalization of downtown. Most buildings are occupied now, and we've got work going on with some restaurants and stuff. So I'm proud of where our downtown is.
A lot of people, you know, they came together, pitched together to help recover those that were flooded in the situation. We're resilient, and we'll just continue to be resilient.